Hey man, same man, y'all. Right now, it is Sunday, April 27th, and I just came off of literally the biggest month that I've ever had since working in this space. I just wanted to kind of also come on here and say this is where I live. I know you guys never see me at the pool. I'm not on like a trip or anything crazy like that. I'm just at my pool. I wanted to record this video with you guys and just talk to you guys and give you my raw, like open, truest, like realist thoughts, I guess, that I'm having right now while I just kind of sat here and I thought and I reflect on this last month that we've had. It just came off of the biggest month that I've literally ever had in the space. The creator that I was working with, we just did a $135,000 month in actually about like 2.5, 3 weeks. So it really wasn't even a full month. We launched on the 2nd of April this month, and we did the closeout on like the 21st of April. So really in about 19 days, we did 135-ish, like 135 to 140 in revenue. And that's the biggest month that I've ever contributed to myself. I made around $9,000 this month. And again, in the last like 2 weeks, we generated that money. And so, I mean, this is the first time in my life ever making $9,000 in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And it's just eye-opening, like what that type of money looks like and just what it does to you on the inside when you see that like this type of money is real, right? That it is attainable. And it's just a crazy thing because, you know, when you put yourself in the position to win and you just surround yourself with winners, you just surround yourself with like-minded people that are chasing the same goals as you, like you find yourself all of a sudden in alignment with all of the things that you've always wanted, right? And you all of a sudden just find yourself stumbling upon the opportunities and upon the skills that you need and upon just the little things that get picked up along the way, right? The pieces that need to be fit into that puzzle that in the beginning of this run, like you didn't have those pieces, right? You didn't have those ideas, you didn't have those concepts like coming together, but now over the course of time, over the pace of doing it yourself, over the course of actually being in it and seeing it work, right? You see that these things are very real and that they're very attainable and that they're actually very close within reach, right? A lot closer than you would even think. And I mean, honestly, like it just makes you hungrier. Being around the people that I work with, right? The creator that I work for, like he saw $140,000 come into his account in this last 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And like he pays us out from that, you know what I'm saying? So like 9,000 went to me, like another 9,000 went throughout the team. My closer, he got like, you know, 7,000-8,000. So, you know, like a lot of that money just comes and goes when you're at that level and you see like how fast it does go, but you see how fast it comes as well. And it's like obviously just managing your money, being smart with your money when you have that type of money, stuff like that. It's a whole different video for another day. But it really does just do something to you, right? It opens your mind in a completely different way when you can see it, but then when you can actually like do tangible things and get to it, right? And actually touch it yourself and actually like feel it yourself and actually know what that looks like, what that actually feels like to embody that, right? And not just to see it, not just to feel it and believe it, but to actually like get it, right? To actually have it, to actually know that it's in your power and in your grasp, right? And it's an amazing thing, and it's just something that I hope all of you guys watching this video do get to feel and just do get to experience, because it's gonna light a fire underneath your ass that you've never felt in your entire life. And you know, I hope that every young entrepreneur gets to feel that fire that I've been able to feel in these last 2 to 3 weeks. But I do want to talk on the technical side of stuff and the numbers. I know that's what you guys want to hear. You want to hear how I did it. You want to hear how the fuck we've made $140,000 in a month, right? And it's pretty simple. It was a launch, and so this was a high ticket community, right? We were selling the packages for $5,000 each, And I was actually a hybrid setter and a closer on this offer, which means not only was I setting the appointments, talking to all the leads, being that first touch point, but I was also closing the same people that I was talking to and setting on these calls. And so I would call them as a setter, you know, figure out why they're here, figure out why they're calling in for help, figure out why they applied, figure out why they're actually looking for the help that they need. And then I would transition over to getting them set for a closing call, talking to them on that closing call, and actually digging a lot deeper, going over, you know, their actual goals. Why are you not at the goals that you want to be able to achieve yet? What has been stopping you from being able to reach those goals, right? What is it going to look like when we do actually help you succeed, help you actually get over the problems that you're having, right? And actually show you the solutions to the issues that you're facing that have been getting you to these roadblocks, right? What does that actually look like when you do get there? What does that actually look like when you do have that aha moment and we actually help you succeed in the problem that you've been struggling in your journey so far, and whatever that looks like, right? And then I'm the person that actually gets them over the line, helps them make a decision, helps them invest in themselves and actually get started. I believe I cash collected over $40,000. I'm gonna put all the numbers right here on the screen. I was the only setter, so the entire $140,000 that came through, that was all for me as a setter. However, as a closer, right, actually taking the closing calls, actually talking to the leads, actually processing the money and getting them over the line, I believe I did that for at least $40,000. I want to definitely say at least $60,000 probably. I know that I probably covered for more than half of the cash that actually did get collected. So I want to say like maybe roughly $40,000 to $60,000 that I did collect, but everything's on the screen right here. And so in these last 3 weeks, $140,000 was actually able to come through the system of the funnel, the setters, the closers, to obviously the end, the goal of getting these people into the program, getting them actually started with, you know, what they're looking forward to moving in their journey, in their own careers, whatever that looks like for them, and actually helping them get started. As a hybrid, right, I get setter commission and I get closer commission, which altogether it's actually 15%. So if you guys do the math right, 140,000, 15% of that, give or take a little bit less that I did get overall because I do have another closer, right? But all of that did come to me, and all the other money, right, that was distributed throughout the team, the rest of the team was able to get paid out on. But it's literally that simple, man. It's putting processes in place and actually just following up, having a flow, having a system, right, having a setter, having a closer that knows what they're doing, and getting the people through the line, obviously doing my follow-ups, doing my other touch-ups, whatever that looks like as well. But I do have, I do have a new offer that I'm getting ready to launch now. In the next couple of weeks, I will be launching a brand new offer with another e-com influencer. So we will be running another e-com offer in the next couple of weeks. I will drop a case study on that offer and how the whole entire thing kind of goes. I am in the process of also working on that video, just kind of what the day in, day out behind the scenes and shit like that has looked like, getting it ready. But that video is going to be out soon, the next couple of videos. I hope everybody has enjoyed this video though. I didn't want it to be too long. I didn't want it to be too much yapping. I wanted to just be straight to the point, straight to the numbers, kind of talk about what it looked like, talk about what we did, and talk about a little bit, I guess, like what the future has to hold. A lot more drops though, man. A lot more launches just like this one. A lot more 10, 15, 20K months on the way. And if you want to do the same exact thing, if you want to learn how to get into high ticket sales, be a full-time appointment setter, be a full-time closer like I am, be able to take calls anywhere in the world with a phone and with a laptop and make multiple 5 to 6 figures per month, hit the top link in the description to work directly with me. This is for people that are serious about learning. This is for people that also have money to invest into themselves. If you have no money, if you have no job, if you have no work ethic, do not apply. This is not for you at the right time. If you actually are ready to take that next step for yourself, if you want to escape the rat race and get out of the 9-to-5 life, get out of fucking going to school every day, get out of whatever you do that has you stuck in the same race as everybody else, I was once in your shoes, please hit that top link in the description. It will change your life. I'm not saying please for me, I'm saying please for you. I genuinely don't give a fuck who does hit me up, who does want to work, who doesn't want to work. But I do promise anybody who reaches out to me, you will have my word that I will make you a fucking killer in this space, and you will make the most money that you've ever seen in your entire life, locking in and making a decision for yourself to change your life and work with me for the better. I appreciate everybody who has watched this video. I love all you guys. Please follow me on Instagram at Elias with a 5. I'll put it right here. It'll also be at the top of the description. Love you guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.